Hey guys, welcome back! This week we'll be traveling back to the end of the 90s and examine Microsoft's attempt on revolutionizing the way we control first-person shooters on PC, ditching the keyboard and mouse scheme. Let's take a look! Doom popularized the FPS genre back in the beginning of the 90s, and it spawned a burst of related video games mainly on the PC market. Then, by the end of 1994 and from the hands of Bungie Software, Marathon was released for Mac, the very first title to properly use the mouse to control the free look to aim and shoot things on screen. On the PC side, Descent was released, that also used the 3D mouse look, followed by the Terminator Future Shock, Duke Nukem 3D and Quake, that is considered the turning point for the genre and the standard for free mouse look since, mainly due to its online multiplayer features, where players could face each other head-to-head, making hardware manufacturers explore the possibilities of the good old mouse, turning it into one of the most important weapons for gamers. Then Microsoft came up with the idea of creating a controller that could revolutionize PC gaming and came up in 1998 with the SideWinder Freestyle Pro, that is the living proof that Microsoft beat Nintendo and Sony at motion-controlled games.
All the right moves. Any way that you move controls the moves within the game. It's the Microsoft SideWinder Freestyle Pro, the revolutionary PC game controller that works with many of today's most popular games. Motion sensors inside actually respond to your body moves. Plus, the SideWinder Freestyle Pro combines proportional analog and digital responses at the same time. Proportional to give you the precision and control of a joystick. Digital for the speed and accuracy of a gamepad. And that's not all. You also get the Motocross Madness game right inside the box. It's finally here. Motion sensors for natural movement in your favorite games. Move up to Microsoft SideWinder Freestyle Pro.
The SideWinder Freestyle Pro came out in the early days of USB connections, and it also included in-box a game port to USB adapter. But this wasn't the controller for the new hot genre that everyone was playing by the end of the 90s. So, in 1999, Microsoft released a new SideWinder, the Dual Strike. It attempted to blend both worlds, mouse and gamepad, and be a viable alternative to the keyboard and mouse scheme that was how the newest free-look first-person shooters were meant to be played.
Just acquired a powerful tool designed to enhance your gaming experience. It is critical that you pay close attention to what you are about to see and hear. The SideWinder Dual Strike software in the Windows control panel includes predefined schemes for many popular games. Select the scheme for the game you'll be playing. Game-specific settings will give you optimal performance for your game. Use them. Next, execute this second crucial task. Check the configuration or options screen in your game. You must turn on the mouse look or free look setting. Once you have done this, the SideWinder Dual Strike is engaged. Watch carefully and observe the power of the SideWinder Dual Strike. In this man's right hand is a perspective control. Note how it swivels. It controls the player's head. It is used in two ways. The aiming zone provides precision targeting. The spin zone allows quick movement for outmaneuvering enemies. Several advanced features are available in the SideWinder software. You will know when you are ready. You now have access to the ease, comfort, and versatility of the SideWinder Dual Strike. Go ahead, try it out, and good luck.
I bought mine in around 2000 and its price was about 40 euros by that time. Unfortunately, I didn't keep the box, but I still have the invoice, the manual and the installation CD. This new SideWinder is composed of two portions. Between the two, there's a hinge that allows rotation on the right side, up and down and from side to side. So, theoretically, this unit could offer all the options available on the keyboard and mouse setup. But was it really a viable alternative? Let's start by installing the drivers. I'm using my IBM NetVista for this purpose. It's a 2001 machine that plays almost all late 90s games, and we will be testing it in different genres, not only with FPS games. Let's just see what will happen. We can use it as a simple joystick, but that's not what we're after. Remember, we want to use it as an alternative to the good old keyboard and mouse scheme. As you can see, there are a lot of games already configured and ready to be played with a Dual Strike, and after trying a few from this list, the ones that I really enjoyed playing were Motocross Madness 2, that with a bit of training will certainly be one of the most enjoyable experiences with a Dual Strike. Half-Life, that is extremely well optimized to be played with this device and a truly alternative to the keyboard and mouse scheme. And Microsoft Flight Simulator, the 2002 edition, that revealed quite entertaining to correctly balance the planes despite having to rely on the keyboard to do a bunch other stuff, cause the buttons present on the Dual Strike aren't enough, not even close. The DOS version of Duke Nukem 3D wasn't as intuitive as I thought it would be. I had to mess around with the setup and tweak a few things before I could properly play Duke 3D. Nonetheless, the experience was quite disappointing, just like I remembered from those days. So, my final thoughts are that the SideWinder Dual Strike is fun for a short period of time, and with games that are fully optimized to use it, otherwise, just forget about it. Microsoft tried hard to come up with a device that could get console players somewhat attracted to PC gaming, but it failed. Maybe if some kind of vibration feedback was incorporated in the Dual Strike, it would have probably attracted more developers that could optimize their games for it. So guys, have you experienced gaming with the SideWinder Dual Strike? What's your thoughts about it? Tell me on the comment section below, and if you've enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe to the pixelthing. Back in 2014 I made a video about the IBM NetVista used in this episode, so feel free to check that one out, and for instance, the restoration of my first PC from 1993, an IBM PS1 486DX2. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next week.